Scott G from Love 8 Hero. I've been getting a lot of emails and requests on how to play Goodbye My Love and if I can make a video for it. Sorry it's taken me so long, but we had a little break from tour, so here it goes. So during this video I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit of basic theory. And the first thing is, this song starts on a pickup note. What that means is the song starts on a note other than one, actually a beat rather. And this one, it starts on 4N. It goes like this. 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now the rest of the song is basically 16th notes. It's we're not doing any triplets in here. It's just basic 16th notes, which are counted 1 iena, 2 iena, 3 iena, and after that pickup note, the song comes in. So 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and it repeats that. So those are just 3 and 4 and for a couple times. Alright, after the intro we had the first verse. It's pretty basic and straightforward, except the fact that I'm throwing in a little bit of ghost note action on the snare there. Ghost notes are notes that aren't really accented. They're just kind of in there to give it a little spice, a little flair. So what you may have heard, which isn't what I'm doing on the record, is this. But what I'm actually doing to give it a little more flavor is this. So after the first half of the verse, we actually do take away those ghost notes to give it a more straightforward driving feeling. And after the verse is done, we go into the pre-chorus, which is more 16th notes on the tom, still keeping the beat. It's kind of accenting what the guitar is playing. Then we move to the ride and give it a little more upbeat feeling. And after that's the chorus. So I'm going to play from the beginning of the song into the first chorus. Okay? It goes like this. Okay, so we're at the first chorus, and this is where we start bringing in the double bass. Choruses are basically broken into two halves. The first half, we're doing like a 16th note gallop beat to make it feel a little metal, and then we do a fill across the toms using the kick and the toms, and then we go to straight 8th notes, straight driving beat. I'm going to give you an example, but I'm going to play on the ride instead of the crash for audio purposes, because the crash will make it all mushy and you won't be able to hear what I'm doing on the bass. So here's how it goes. Okay, after the choruses, we come into a pre-verse type of thing before we start the new verse. And I'm basically doing accents following the guitars, and I'm going to play it really slow because it's a little bit intricate what I do in the hi-hat here. So here's how it goes. And then here's what it sounds like sped up. Now second verse starts with another intro type thing again. It's a little bit shorter, but the second half of the verse, same thing. I'm playing with the ghost notes to give it a little more flair, but instead of breaking it halfway and doing a straightforward beat, we actually move to a tom thing because the guitars get a little more melodic and breaks it down a little bit. So for the second half of the verse, when I start breaking it down on the toms, I start incorporating double strokes. I'm going to play it nice and slow for you guys so you can get an idea of where I'm going with it. But you may notice that I have 3 rack tom and 1 floor. I've done this on 4-piece sets before, so I know you guys can do it too. Just improvise. But I'm going to play nice and slow for you. Here's how it goes. tom thing, you can see that it goes into a regular beat for a little bit, and fill out, and then we start the second chord. Now here's the whole thing full speed. After that's another chorus, same thing, half of it's with the gallop beat, half of it's straightforward 8th notes, and then another pre-verse, same thing with the hi-hat work matching the guitar. Then we have verse 3, and the way I wrote this on drums was I wanted to progress. Start really simple first, a little bit more intricate the second time, then the third time have it going double kick through the whole thing. So here's how I progressed it. Okay, after that third verse, repeats another chorus again, and then we have measure break into a really standard fill into Kevin's guitar solo. And it's actually kind of weird how we did that. Instead of 4 rotations of it, which is how you would do it in most songs, we did 3 rotations. It's basic, just straightforward double bass, right on it, next rotation. The only thing that changes in those is I switch the crashes around a little bit. Then a fill, and that's just a drum and bass break where I go on the snare and kick and Paris is just playing along for a couple measures. Then we play out a half a chorus, and it's just pretty cool fill out. This may be something you guys want to learn. I'll play that last chorus for you guys so you can hear how it sounds. And again, even if you guys don't have all these toms, you can still do these fills I'm doing. They just sound a little less notey. So I'm going to play it without the rest of the toms so you guys can hear how that sounds. See? Same fill, same notation, just different toms. Alright, now I'll give you guys an example of the whole song.